Broly becomes one of Goku's friends. This concept has been going on since the movie was announced, that somehow, someway, Goku is gonna change Broly and make him one of the good guys, just like Vegeta. But why is that? Why do people actually think that Broly will become one of the good guys? Well, this Broly story isn't like the last. Broly now doesn't hate Goku because he's Goku. Back then he couldn't change because the hatred that he had in him for not just the Saiyans but for Goku himself. Back then he had this color that with it his father could control him and not make him rage every time he heard or seen Goku. But now it's not the same. Now he doesn't have that hatred in him. Now that color is just his father controlling him. Broly now doesn't hate the Saiyans for who they are. That is his dad. His dad hates them because they banished them and he wants revenge for what they did to him. That's why he's controlling Broly and using him as his pawn in this fight. This is one of the reasons that a lot of us think that Broly will change. But one thing also is the fact that all of the tournament was about Saiyans and how strong are they and introducing more Saiyans. And now there's one full-blooded Saiyans that showed in Universe 7. There are few. One of them showing up made fans hope that this full-blooded Saiyan will stick and be with them all and change. Vegeta one day was an evil villain. He was just like Broly now. Back then, all of what he did was because of his father and his influence. He conquered planets, killed people because that's all he knew. That's all his father and Frieza and all of them taught him. But somewhere along the line, he met Goku, a Saiyan that showed him that they can do a lot better than what they were and they can change and not follow orders from anyone. They can be themselves. That's how Vegeta changed, and now Broly is the same. He's being controlled by his father. He doesn't do anything that he wants. He does everything that his father wants. There could be a point where in the fight Goku shows him the path to good, the path to making your own decisions and moving forward with what you want, and showing not just Broly and his father that the Saiyans changed, that they aren't the same as they were before. That way Broly can actually change and can actually become a good guy. But in my honest opinion, do I see that happening? Well, the movies has never been like that. The movies, they were just like introducing villains, fighting Goku, and Goku in the end winning. Exception of that was Battle of Gods, where Goku didn't defeat Pierce, but you can't say that Pierce was actually a villain. He was a god of destruction. He wasn't like how Broly was before or how any of the other movies were. He was different. And now Broly's case looks like all of the other movies, where a villain shows up and Goku has to defeat him. But since he's a Saiyan, a full-blooded Saiyan, a villain that we never saw the likes of him a long time back in the Dragon Ball Z time, this could be different. This could be the way to introduce more Saiyans to Dragon Ball and somehow shows that there are a lot more Saiyans other than Broly exist in Universe 7 or in universes that they scrambled after the destruction of their planet. Broly could be that, the beacon to more Saiyans, the beacon that shows the good that Goku gives to others. Even though they are all bad, he finds the good in that bad and makes the good greater than the bad. This could be the story of Broly in this movie, the story of how Broly became Goku's friend. Saying that, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.